I exited my truck on Sunday, and after making a few steps, I ran into this young fella. And after missing the first swipe, he actually hit me in my toe. I'm in an area like this. He's impossible to see, very good camouflage. And tried to figure out what I was going to do. But first thing I did was identified the snake. I took a picture of him, killed him. Then I went to go see these people, the EMS and Sheldon Fire Station 40. Then I took a ride in this ambulance, and they took me to Beaufort, South Carolina. After a few injections, and they marked what time I actually got bit, and they marked my swelling level. That way they could tell any changes and what time I was actually hurt, so they could have a timeline. Come to find out, this is a copperhead. This particular snake is an eastern diamondback, known for his rattle and easy to hear. This is the coral snake. If you look at the lines, red and yellow kill a fella, unlike the king snake, which is the red and yellow do not touch. And this is one of my favorites, the water moccasin, which I usually see that face whenever I see them. I've seen them to be very aggressive and actually come straight towards me without any compunction whatsoever. Whenever you're out in the woods, you need to try to make sure that you know of any hospitals or clinics in the area. You need to wear the proper foot gear and try to understand what type of poisonous snakes and other animals that you have in the area. Whenever you get bit, or if you get bit, don't panic. The westerns are a lie. Don't cut the wound. Don't try to get anybody to suck any of the venom out. Don't use a tourniquet. All of those are not advised. The best thing is to either get somebody to drive you or drive somewhere to a clinic and get them to check your vitals. And you can have lots of issues from bites, anything from just infections to actual death. So it's a good idea to get a good checkup and then have a follow-up. Most snakes are not aggressive, and most are not poisonous. The poisonous generally have a triangular shaped head, with the exception of the coral snake. And most of your non-poisonous has a round shaped head and are not aggressive. They're going to try to get away from you in most cases, or they're going to give you enough warning or enough time to get away. I just stepped on top of one, and that's why I got bit, and I didn't have the proper footwear on. Haven't seen a snake out there ever before, and the first one I see bites me before I see him. So you never can tell. Just be cautious, and don't be scared to go in the outdoors. And just make sure you're watchful, and carry something to defend yourself if you should see a snake, or that you can dispatch him with. If you like what you see and you want to see more, just ring the bell and subscribe. Thank you.